Hello friends, welcome to the course of Digital and Social Media Marketing in MBA, and the code is KMB MK03. The topic which I am going to take today is Introduction to Digital Marketing. Let me first start with some background and the history of this subject. You see where we were and where we have come. Uh, Before few years or maybe few centuries, we were living in a trade era where everyone was trading. You must have seen that Britishers came to India and Indians were going out. And so that history was evolving around the trade. Trade means world where everyone was taking their things to another place and bringing those things here. Then we got into a production era. We saw industrial revolution, and then came product era when a lot of marketing came in, and we started recognizing brands, and all those theories of 4Ps, etc. came. With this product era came a sales era when people started selling and pushing their products with their brands. And then came marketing era when needs of the people were focused, not only sales. It was not all pushing everything, but people were focusing on needs of the people. Post this came digital era. Digital era was something which was changing everything. I have a quotation which you can see on the board is, I grew up in a physical world. I speak English. The next generation is going to grow up in digital world, and they are going to speak social. So this is what is happening with us, that we are in the digital world. We are living with lot of social media. So we have to understand, and this subject or this course will tell you why digital media and social media marketing is important. It's not only important for marketing students, but it is important for every MBA. Everyone who's either you are in HR, you are in finance, you have to understand digital tools. You have to understand digital marketing. Everything is going digital these days. Even if you have to do internal marketing, you are in HR. If you have to roll out some training programs or anything, so you'll have to do a lot of digital tools. Finance is going all on digital. So what is digital, what is digital marketing, and how it is done? I think every MBA should understand this. Now I have, if you can recognize this person, this is Angela Merkel, who's from Germany, Chancellor of Germany. And she said the digital world create situation where there are no secrets anymore. So we are living in a world which is basically, we know everything about each other. So probably Google knows you more than your mother. Okay, so what you are doing, what kind of websites you are searching, they keep a record. So in this, and what kind of communication you are having with others, what kind of emails, what is the content of your emails. So these things are on digital, and we cannot live without these digital tools. We cannot live without Excel sheets. We cannot live without those Facebooks, Instagrams. Emails are essential part. WhatsApp. These all things are essential part. But mind you, these are all records. Everything is going on internet. Everything is kept on some kind of server or some kind of computer. So everything which you are doing these days, there's no secret. Someone else can read it, and most probably Google is already doing this. So now let us look at some of the impacting factors. What are the impacting factors and how they are impacting our life? And this is where digital media, social media marketing, digital marketing is coming into play. First is interactivity. Like there are a lot of activities which are involved with each other. We are when we are on Gmail, when we are mailing each other, there's a lot of things which Google is doing with those emails also. uh, we have, second thing is that we are Engagement, there is a lot of engagement we are having with each other. The communication channel, there's a blast in communication channel these days. At same time you can communicate with a lot of people. Gone are those days when communication was a process. Now it's so instant. So you are involved with everyone. With social media you are involved with your family, your friends. With LinkedIn you are involved with your professional, and this is all happening simultaneously. Agility or dexterity is something that we all are doing a lot of work together. We are on social media, we are talking to people, we are doing our work also, we are searching for information. So people have become dexters, they can do a lot of work together. Then there is a lot of personalization which is happening these days. For example, you can lot of time, for example, you can have your own Google. You can order your products which you can design them. So there's a lot of personalization which is happening these days, and this is all happening because there is a lot of data crunching, there's a lot of digital analysis which is going on with the companies. Then brand image, you are more involved with brand these days. uh, 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 there is a lot of personification of brands. We have become more brand conscious these days. Our involvement with brands are not only limited to buying products. We are involved with our brands on social media sites, on Facebooks, on at lot of time at personal level. And there is a lot of social involvement with everything. Brands are no longer just brand, they are personalities. So you are involved with your brands. There's a lot of social involvement which is happening. So these things are all changing, and this is all happening because there's a lot of social media. There is a lot of digital media which is in our life. So these are all changing not only the way we live, but how we are marketing things, how we are doing our day-to-day life. Then what are the techniques which are used these days? And this is very important to understand what social media is and how we are going to use social media in our life. First is search marketing. Search marketing is marketing of products when your customer is searching anything. Okay, so you go on Google and you type restaurants in Ghaziabad. Okay, and that is the time when a restaurant in Ghaziabad wants to reach you. So, so what that restaurant will do? Restaurant will contact Google and they will say, anyone who's searching restaurants in Google, I want to show them my ad. So this is what search marketing. Your marketing is based on search someone is doing on that search engine. So very simple, it is called search marketing. So this is one technique which is used these days. Then online advertising. Online advertising is simple advertising. You are putting your banners, your logos on the websites where your customer is going. Email marketing, email, you get a lot of emails promoting different products, different events, different services. So that is what email marketing, you directly send emails to your potential customers, and that is what email marketing is. It's old technique, but it has come in a new package. Before digital world, we used to send a lot of mailers to our customers. Now it has, but that was a very cumbersome process. That was an expensive process also. Now with emails, that has almost become free. Number one. Secondly, it is instant. And thirdly, it is very simple. You can send emails to thousands of people with this facility. Then e-commerce is something where you are buying and selling things on internet. So this is like your Flipkart, your Amazon, when you are going on internet and you're buying. This is changing our life. This is changing our the way we have bought things, we have used things. This was a disruptive process, e-commerce, which disrupted our way of life, our way when we were buying something. So now we are sitting at home and we can almost buy anything from a car to a t-shirt to shoes we can buy. And this has changed our world. And there's one more technique which is used these days is digital on traditional media platform. So what marketeers are doing is they are not just using these digital techniques, they are also using a lot of digital technology on their traditional media. Traditional media means your newspapers, your televisions, your hoardings. Now, how digital is used? Everywhere, every ad which you see, there's a website, there is a Facebook link, there is a Instagram link, there is a YouTube video the link which is given on the newspaper ad. You can go on the YouTube and you can find more about that product or service or whatever you are looking on the newspaper. So this is what is traditional media, and these are the techniques. These techniques are used these days quite often, and these are some of the techniques which are part of our digital media marketing, which or social media marketing or digital marketing, which we are going to study in our classes. Then I want to discuss, it is not only marketing which is changing. In fact, if you see the internet or the web itself is changing, and we are in a world where we are sitting in web 2.0, and how and what it is and how it has changed our world, that I am going to discuss right now. First of all, when internet started in around 90s until we are in 2020, a lot of things in internet itself has changed, and we have to understand this change to understand social media marketing better. First is internet information discovery. How we were discovering information probably 10 years back and how we are discovering information on internet has changed a lot. So there's a lot of artificial intelligence, there are a lot of tools which have come in, there's a lot of things which have changed over these years. So this thing is something which is why we call it web 2.0. Web 2.0 has changed our information discovery. And information, it is not only discovery, but how we are retrieving this information, how we have brought this information to us, that is also changing. Um, how Google is telling us something. These engines are becoming very smart. They are becoming very fast. So they are giving us more information, more correct information. Then what is happening is when you have lot of information, because these search engines are becoming smart and they are becoming faster, what has started happening is information aggregation. Information aggregation is when you are putting the information together. And for example, if I'm searching something, for example, I'm searching about two-wheelers or four-wheelers. So it is not only websites which I'll go. I want to have a service where someone compares all the cars, somewhere someone compares all the two-wheelers and give me an aggregate of that information. So that is also happening, which was not there in Web 1.0, which is happening in Web 2.0. Then we have moved from Web 1.0 to 1.2.0 is on marketing and selling. Uh, in Web 1.0, the previous internet was just used for information and information discovery. But now it is a big marketing tool. It is a selling tool. People are doing business on internet. So this is what is changing on internet. And content control. You can control your content, what kind of content you are showing to your customers. what kind of content you want to have about your products and services. That is very important now, and that is possible. That is possible. So this is what we will be learning in our in this course. Then content structure. You see, content has become very important. In fact, there is a saying in digital marketing that content is the king. So everything is content. Everything is the information which you are putting on the internet, which your customer is searching. So content has become very important, and you can control that content. You can structure that content. So this is what is happening, and this is what internet is allowing these days. Then I have to explain something. So this is, if you see here, this is Michael Porter's value chain. This value chain, Michael Porter basically used to define one business process, that how business takes place. So if you see on the uh, bottom line on this, okay, on this, if you see here, okay, if you see, what is happening is uh, 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 this is the process which goes. So there inbound logistics, lot of raw material and things are coming. Then there are operations. We process our products, and there's some outbound logistics that things are going out, and for getting them to customers, we use a lot of marketing and sales. And then there are a lot of services which we are giving with our products or with our services to the customer. So these are all primary activities. If you see, these are all primary activities, and but there are support activities also. We are doing a lot of support activities. If you see here, so we are doing a lot of support activities. Now, what are these support activities? This is a firm infrastructure. Our infrastructure is one support. Uh, Human resource management is second support. Technology is third support. Procurement is fourth support. These are few supports which we have. Then we have margin. We put our profit margins, and ultimately it goes to customer. So this is what a business process is according to Michael Porter. Now, why I have brought this is that you have to understand this business process and understand that business process has not changed. Nothing in this business process has changed. Uh, Only thing is that we are now digitizing a lot of these things. There is a lot of digital things which are coming in between these things. So the value chain remains the same. You have to do marketing, you have to do sales, you have to service your customers, but there's a lot of technology which is coming up in these things. So one thing which you have to understand is that digital marketing is not something new which we are doing. We are still doing the same old things which I'm showing here, but there's a lot of digital technology which is now used. Now, let us come to digital marketing specifically. And digital marketing started somewhere in 1996, or sorry, it's not digital marketing, but it was the precursor of digital marketing. It was e-business. It was called ICT business, information and communication technology in business. There's a company called IBM. They started this in 1990, way back in 1996 when internet was new, and they started e-business. Then everyone moved to e-commerce when they were buying and selling, and then e-marketing. E-marketing is nothing but automation of marketing. Whatever marketing processes were there, they were put on some kind of technology platform using internet, and there's a lot of automation happened. For example, if you are ordering something, your bill will be generated. If you are buying something, there will be a customer service which will happen. So this was all and then there was a lot of online marketing. Customers were interacting with their companies. So this then we came to digital marketing. Digital marketing was bit different from this online marketing. If you see here, digital marketing is also known as data driven marketing. It is umbrella term for marketing of products and services using digital technologies, mainly on internet. But it includes a lot of mobile phones and display advertising, and there's a lot of digital medium which are used. So what is the difference between online marketing and digital marketing? Is digital marketing, we are using a lot of data. It is data driven. There's a lot of analytics which is happening. So digital these days is lot of analytics, lot of data, which companies are using. Now I want to show you this. This is basically a path. This will you can pause this slide and read this. This is basically a digital path between a brand and a consumer. You see, if you look at this, you will understand how digital marketing is different from our traditional marketing. For example, if you look at this display advertising, display advertising is what is something where you let them know about yourself. So you are letting the customer. So this was a traditional marketing. This was traditional. We were putting things on newspapers, hoardings, TV. So this was display. But our digital marketing is starting from here. Okay, so the end point for the traditional marketing is the starting point of our digital marketing. Okay, so you can pause this slide and read this. This is what happens is when someone becomes interested in your product, someone, for example, you have seen this some ad. Now, what will happen is that you want to search more about that ad. So, what is the company's role here? Company's role is to provide content because your customer is interested in you. Now, what is happening is when company provides some content, and when the customer goes on the website or a social media site and search about is, so there are a lot of digital initiative which that company is doing. Okay, why those digital initiatives? So it will gain trust. A customer will see, no, it's a good company. They are doing a lot of things. They are very progressive company. And then you have to have interactive touch points. Touch points is, so you have to touch point is your customer when it is your customer is coming to some internet website or social media site. You have to be interactive with them. You have to interact with them. You have to involve them. So this is a role of digital marketing. This was not, these are all things were not possible with traditional marketing. And apply your positioning and your web strategy in this. So whatever positioning strategy you had, you have to apply it to your digital media now. So there you have to show how different you are. Then you have to go social. You have to involve your customer socially with you. So this is host and connect them. And then digital social responsibility initiative. You have to show your values. This is all. So these are all things which digital marketing is doing. And where was traditional marketing? Traditional marketing was here. If you see, traditional marketing was here. So this is what is digital marketing these days, and this is how digital marketing is different. Let me show you a few more things. You must have studied this push versus pull marketing. Push is when you are pushing the channel and your channel is pushing your products. Pull is when you are creating the demand and with your branding and other marketing activities. So digital media is using both push and pull. And it is actually now, it is not only one thing, push and pull. Either in traditional marketing, it was either pull or push or some kind of mixture, but now it is all involved all together. You are pushing also, you are pulling also, you are doing all things simultaneously, and that is what is different in digital media marketing. Also, one more thing which I want to explain here is digital media marketing is a non-linear marketing. Non-linear marketing means, I'll explain you. Linear marketing approach, if you see, which was our traditional, was one-way approach, one-way communication. What was happening was customer, uh, company was advertising their products, and they were advertising their products on, let's say, TV, on newspapers, and customer was getting that information, and that was the end of the process. Now that is not the end, actually that is the beginning. What is happening is that now customer is getting into a dialogue with the company, and customer is searching, and there is a relationship which is created with the customer with digital media, is a provider and a customer. So what is happening is there is a lot of information spread which is happening across numerous channels. So your customer is searching a blog, a YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, variety of other platforms, and then the customer is coming back again and again to various websites and various platforms. So this is then again the company is giving the information. So basically what is happening, the custom company is giving information, let's say this is company and this is customer. So what is happening is company is giving information to customer, okay, and then customer is again uh, asking something or getting some information, okay, and then again company is giving some information to customer, okay, and again customer is interacting with company. So there is lot of circle, round and round things are going here. Before that, what was happening, this is non-linear. Before, what was happening is that this was the company and this was the customer, okay, and the company was giving information to customer, and customer was in the receiving end of the um, this information. So this is how things were happening, and this is now how things are happening. So this is a new way of marketing, and this is what is called, friends, digital marketing or social media marketing. So this comes to the end of this video. I'll be discussing a lot of topics in this course. So keep learning. Thank you for listening, everyone.